So it's 7:30 in the morning, but it's okay because I'm seeing John Green today. Woohoo! I'm so bad at vlogging. Hi! Today I went to the Library of Congress National Book Festival in Washington, D.C. with my school's Nerdfighter Club. We saw lots of fun and interesting things, such as this creepy carousel that ran with no one on it, Segway tours, lots and lots and lots of other Nerdfighters. Hi! And, of course...
And please join me now in welcoming John Green.
So my camcorder is broken. First off, I need to acknowledge something, which is that there are a lot of people here who thought that they were coming to like just a regular book signing. And so for those people, particularly the adults who have just started reading my books, I can't explain to you everything that's involved in this, but I can explain to you that I have a video blog with my brother. And all those videos start out, "Good morning, Hank, it's Tuesday." Or whatever day it is, but it's usually Tuesday. So I'm going to ask you to say good morning, Hank, it's so on three, yeah, you say good morning, Hank, it's Tuesday on three. Hold on, let me make sure this is working. It is 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Hank, it's Tuesday!
If you could change anything about The Fault in Our Stars, would you, and what would it be?
That's an interesting question because writers... So the reason I don't reread my books after they come out is because, of course, there are many insufficiencies in my work, and I am keenly aware of them, and I don't particularly enjoy being reminded of them. So there are two kinds of like negative reviews, right? There are the negative reviews that you disagree with and that you think are stupid. Like, for instance, when people say, "I don't believe that teenagers are that smart." Well, that doesn't bother me because I think I just disagree, you know, like, it's always adults who say that too. It's funny, like, if you go through the Amazon reviews and you read which people said, like, teenagers don't actually talk like that, it's a lot of people who then go on to be like, not that I read all of the reviews of my books. Not that there's 24,000 Goodreads reviews of The Fault in Our Stars and I've read every one of them. It's always people who are like, I mean, I'm in my 20s and I don't talk like that. And I'm like, well, that's not my fault. I shouldn't be held accountable for your failure to like grapple with the interesting questions of the human species. Yours,
Instructions and tutorials are right there.
So it's very important to me. Hey there. Digital bookmobile. Oh yeah. Truly the last question.
Hi, I'm a big fan of your books.
Thank you.
I was just wondering, so many of them are about teenagers and about this awkward stage of life where you're trying to figure out how to make friends and what to do with your life and what high school to go to and what career to pick. What advice would you have for young people?
What advice do I have for young people about going through all that stuff? I mean, the great poet Robert Frost once said, "The only way out is through." People will tell you that this is like supposed to be the best years of your life or whatever, but that's a dirty, dirty lie. It's an evil, pernicious lie. Adulthood is wonderful. There is a stability to adulthood that may seem like lame and boring to you when you're a teenager, but oh gosh, is it nice. To not have to wonder, like, who am I going to make out with next week? It's that same person it's been for many years. That's nice. To have the background, to know what it's like to have been in love, to know what it's like to experience loss, to be able to contextualize these feelings that are always welling up inside of us. I mean, adulthood doesn't stop being exciting by any stretch of the imagination, but you're able to contextualize the excitement a little bit better, which makes it much easier to survive. So my advice to you would be I guess I would say two things. First off, do listen to adults that you trust in your life. They know something. It's hard to do sometimes because you want, because sometimes they're wrong and sometimes they give you advice that's also not just the exact opposite of what you want to hear. And it's difficult to do things you don't want to do. It's difficult to do things that just sort of seem wrong, even if you know in the broadest sense that they're right. So I would encourage you to find adults that you trust and listen to them. The most important thing to me is to understand that this will end in both the best ways and the worst ways. Things will go on, and you will go on, and you, as I think Augustus says to Isaac in the middle of The Fault in Our Stars, you are going to have a big and wonderful life and do all kinds of wonderful things that you can't possibly imagine now. And so trust in that. Thank you.
After hearing John speak, we sat in this gigantic line, waiting to meet him for about 3 hours. We passed the time by reading, talking, singing 500 Miles. Eventually, we got to meet John.
Hi, Julie.
As I made my way home, I felt thankful for being able to meet the author that brought this community together. Don't forget to be awesome.